What up, people? Here I am. It's me. This is life. First thing that pops into my head right now is this topic on God. And what is God? A lot of the times I say, I am God. And of course, to the ego, it seems very controversial to say, I am God. And am I just using that term God to be like, to be grandiose about it? You know? Because I'm sure there are a lot deeper experiences than what I've experienced God to be. I mean, God is this, isn't it? Like, it's just life, like, it's existence. But, yeah, it's kind of. Yeah, my ego's not so happy about saying I am God. Because, of course, it's not the ego that is God. Meaning it's not this entity, but at the same time it is as well. But it's also everything. Like, God is consciousness. God is this, like, emptiness, this nothingness. But, of course, there is something here as well. This fullness, full of things, experience, hair, eyebrows, ceiling, this thing. So it's things as well, it's everything. I think maybe the trap that I fall into is like thinking that this body is God, which it is, but equally is this thing here, or this. And I think that's something that I don't really get in touch with so much. I can get in touch with God as nothingness, as this like consciousness that's that has no substance. It's just life. That's just here. The thing that's aware, just awareness. Like, there are thoughts going on in my head. I'm perceiving sight and sound and my breath and bodily sensations. Taste. Smell. But what's the thing that can perceive? It's nothing. There's no substance to it. But it is awareness. It is, without this thing that has no substance, without that, there cannot be any sight or sound or any of it, any thoughts or. So I can get in touch with that. What I don't get in touch with so much is God as form. Because it's easy enough to go overbalance, like you're so like materialistic, and then you get into spirituality. It's easy to go so far on the other end, and obsess about the formless, the nothingness, the emptiness. But then you come back and it's like, well, obviously, like, nothingness and everythingness is the same thing. It's the same thing. Form arises out of formlessness, but formlessness surely must also then arise out of form. It's like this paradoxical loop. With no starting point. It's not like there was nothing and something came out of nothing. But it's also not like there was something and then nothing can come out of something. It's just nothing and something is one thing. It's the same thing. I'm not sure. One of my videos a few months ago on this channel called A Deep Spiritual Awakening. This was like, I really like got in touch with the fact that fuck man, I'm alive. Like, reality, this is it. Like, this is not like some sort of concept or dream. Like, this is it. This is it. All is God. Like fucking this is reality. Like, this is real. It's not like some concept. Because, I mean, a lot of the time, we are viewing reality through our concepts, through our fears, through our desires, through our philosophies and ideas and self-biases. But when you don't look at reality through those, then it's just raw and it's like, wow, I'm alive, living this reality, and there's no words that can describe it. The words are a finger pointing at the moon, not the moon itself. And so, since then, I've actually had quite a fair amount of glimpses, basically the same as that, where I've just gotten really in touch with being and reality for how it is, without viewing it through anything else. And I'm sure there's probably even deeper layers to it, maybe. I'm not entirely sure, because it's hard to remember what these glimpses were like, because you can't imagine it. Even though I've had these glimpses of this profundity, the fact that I'm alive, even though I've had a fair few of them, when I'm not in that state and I try and remember what that was like, I can't. I try and imagine it, pretend it's like now and remember it. Like, I can't, because it's not a concept. That's why I can't. In a sense, it's the most frustrating thing for the ego because the ego can't take it back. The ego can't do anything with it. I had an interesting experience today. I was in my friend's car and I was doing this breath work, like this quick, like, and then like hold on the inhale, and I got like really lightheaded, and that was like really profound. Just like that really got me in touch with reality. Just like the fact that I'm alive, like so present, and just like all the colors and the sound and the movement of cars and the fact that this is reality. Like this is it. It can be any way because reality is infinite. But this is the way it is right now. This is how it's going now. This is how it is. And this is amazing. Wow. And so back to the concept of God. What is God? It seems to me like it's it's everything. It's reality. God is reality. Meaning it's my consciousness, it's my body, it's my senses, it's this blanket, it's this thing, it's the ceiling, it's the video on the screen, it's this ring, it's the air. Literally encapsulates everything. Of course, obviously. It's God. God is everything. Anything outside of God is also God because there can't be anything outside of it. If there is, then it's God, which is self-explanatory. It's like infinity. You can't have anything outside of infinity because infinity encapsulates everything. If you have something outside of infinity, then that thing is included into infinity. This really is. The only thing that you need to do in life is to realize reality. And there's many more lessons to be learnt, but I don't know. I don't know. The ego is a tricky one. It's a very tricky one. There are many, many aspects within me that want to be in this dream of life, that do not want to become lucid. Many aspects within me that want to play this game, this play. Many aspects that want to believe falsehood because the many aspects are attached to how it is, and they don't want it to be different, even if it causes suffering, because it's familiar. And the aspects of myself will be like, what will I be? What will happen if they cease to exist? If I see past those, if I see those aspects of myself that are playing this game, if I see that it's just a game, it's like, what's left? What will my life be? So I worry. It's like, I don't know, it's like I have to keep them going. Because I can think about things in my life, like with relationships, it's mostly relationship dynamics. It's like, how am I interacting with other people? This is like my main concerns. Because the thing is that I can be alone, and I can meditate, and I can get in touch with being. And it's really profound to me and satisfying and fulfilling. But as soon as I'm around other people, the ego clicks in and I become the ego. It's not just like it clicks in and I can observe the ego. I mean, to a certain extent, yeah, but like a lot of it is that I have become the ego and I am playing the game. I'm playing my part. And I think this is my work, really, is to I'm not sure, because on one level, it's like, do I just work to step out of this game that I'm playing socially and see it for what it is, like what I can do when I'm alone? Or do I just sort of like you know, do ego things, like set boundaries and express more kindness and stand up for what I believe in? You know, things like this that, just like psychologists will tell you to do, because from my understanding, like therapists and psychologists and whatever, they're just on the level of ego. There's no there's no trans, transpersonal therapy or whatever. Like, and this is what I like. Sometimes I think like maybe I need a therapist because there are struggles in my life, like relationship wise, of setting boundaries and whatever else. And sometimes I think maybe I need a therapist to talk about shit. But I always come back to this idea of I need, if that, like, I need someone who is able to step outside of their ego, to go meta, meta. I need an enlightened person, right? But at the same time, I also think like When I'm pretending I'm an ego, when I'm believe in the game that I'm playing, maybe that is when I need a therapist. But then it's like, do I? It's like, I don't want to just get caught in that game. I want to, like, it's also very confusing. But I mean, yeah, that's the thing, is that it's only sometimes I think maybe I need to go see someone. Like, maybe that would be beneficial. It's not all the time. I'm saying, like, you know, I think most of the time, I think I'm just fine. Just fine. I know who I am. I know what's not working in my life. I know what is working. I know more than anyone else what's going on with this body and mind. So yeah, it's I just do the work. I just do the work. Meditation, self-inquiry, contemplation, and you know, I know what I'm working towards. And people would say it's like enlightenment is not a goal. Like, if you make enlightenment something to get in the future, you're missing the whole point, because it's right here, right now, and you already are enlightened. You just got to realize it. But that's the work. I'm working towards realizing that I am already enlightened. Because that's what people are doing. When people are like, I'm on a search for enlightenment. No, people are on a search to realize that they are already enlightened. But yeah, you can do it right now, right here. But then, of course, what happens is that fades away for most people. And you're back here with a lot of your attachments. Your attachments to how your ego plays social games, and to material attachments, to food, to sex, to alcohol, drugs, and whatever. And so that's the work, is just like keep being enlightened, keep realizing reality, keep realizing being every moment that you can, every instance that you get. I'm always in my mind saying to myself, just be here now. This is it. There's nothing in the past or the future. There's nothing there for you. This is it right now. If you want happiness, this is it. It's just this. This is happiness. I keep reminding myself that. And I keep asking myself the question, Who am I? What am I? What is this? And it's not like I'm looking for an answer, but asking those questions put you in the moment, and you get an answer on an experiential level. You don't get it on like a logical level. You get it on just this immediate moment to moment basis, just like, what am I? Or what is reality? It's just like, it's this. Like, there's no logical answer, but there is an answer of just truth, of knowing, because it's this. So I'm always asking questions and trying to remind myself of this moment of being, of being alive, of the immediate moment. Because yeah, it's the transcendent happiness. It's the fulfilling and satisfying thing that everyone's looking for. But it doesn't require looking, because it's always here. You don't need to go anywhere to get it. You don't need to do anything to get it. You've got it always. It's just this moment. And yeah, you're not always going to be in a great place in your life situation. Your body may feel pretty icky. But you connect with the awareness of those things. Like, it transcends that. So yeah, just another chat about this moment, about life. This is it.